Hello, hello, and welcome to the first solo stream in what feels like a long time, but in reality has only been like 2 and a bit weeks. Continuing, moving on down the map list, we have A Shattered Realm, another map by Connor, who also made Winter Spell, which I also finished not that many millennia ago. Aspiring map maker. Well, he made 2 maps, that's more than many people. We have tree, we have cow, we have rules, we have things to read. Hi, this is a Complete the Monument map. Good. If it wasn't something had gone badly wrong somewhere along the line. Collect the 16 different coloured wool and turn them to the monument. We have the rules. Do not craft the wool. You may craft the wool from string to make beds. Survive in any way you can think of. Use at least easy, never peaceful. Every locked is on to normal. Try to take the fun route rather than tunneling. Sure. Do not use mods. Do not use X-ray texture packs. Do not use commands if you're playing on survival multiplayer. Which implies that I can use commands in single player. Haha! No, I won't. Do not create, move into the portals or end chests. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary on there. And also, I was told to set my render distance to 16, which I have already done. So let's just get started with the tree punching. Oh boy. I get the feeling this may be another longish one. It's another full map. It's going to be fairly similar to Winter Spell, I would have thought. The map was originally made in... I forget what year it said now. A while ago. It's 2016, I want to say. But it was updated and remastered for 1.17.1, which is the version I am playing here. I never played the original. Though the name of the map is pretty familiar. Is this the other maps named A Shattered Realm? I wouldn't be that surprised. It's not the most original name in the world. I can't really complain, I'm terrible at naming things. Do we have any stone? Is this gonna be dirt all the way down? We do have some stone. We do have this book. You're playing a multiplayer and command blocks are enabled. Doesn't apply. Set the game rules. Well, I'm gonna assume they're all already fine. They should be. Is the daylight cycle happening? It is. For the server, please set these all this way. That's fine. That's all multiplayer-y stuff, it sounds like, really. Sticks. I would like saplings, not sticks. I mean, sticks are good too. But I want the ability to replant my trees. That's something that I currently do not have. Is this all going to be rather pointless? Will I even be doing this? Is the map just going to provide me with stone tools as soon as I walk a little bit closer to the monument, which is up there? I should probably go and look. I am not going to go and look. Stone pick. Stone axe, stone sword. Furnace. That should probably do for now then. One of you. One of you. And one of you. That'll do for right this moment. You get plonked. You get plonked. Here, sure, why not? Got a few chickens roaming around the precarious edge. Searching for the word precarious. I found it. Have fun. Meredith's Tower? Sure, let's go with that. Got lots of light around here, so things shouldn't be spawning on this little platform at least. Sell torches. Lots of runes. And yes, I do get provided with some things. We've got beds, we've got food. I'm just going to leave that there for a second while I keep looking around. Over here we have Meredith's chamber. Sneaky. Sneaky cat. And this is a lot of just random different items. Diamond boots in the ender chest. Alright. Ordinary clock. Here, there, and absolutely everywhere. I guess I'll take the diamond boots straight away. Why not? Hello there, I see you've been successfully summoned. My name's Meredith, I own this here complex. I must explain myself. You are here because you are gifted in the arts of fighting and surviving, and I need someone of those talents to complete this task. As you may have noticed, the realm I called home has been shattered into various islands, floating in the void like fish in a tank. This is so due to the doings of 16 evil magicians. That is a lot of evil magicians you've somehow angered. I sought a dark power hidden deep within the core of the realm, and so tore it apart with their joint efforts. Now there is chaos, but there is still hope. 16 fragments lie trapped across the islands, guarded by the magician's minions. After you travel through the gateways I've constructed to return the fragments to my monument. Blah, blah, blah. More lore excuses to gather wool. Good. Story can go back in the box. It doesn't look like I ever really need to go to that room again for any reason whatsoever. This way is probably teleporters if I had to guess. Yep. Yep, that's a lot of teleporters. And they're styled exactly as the same way as the ones in Winterspell. Anything around the back? Unlikely, but I would like to check. Looks like a no. Meredith has managed to create gateways between the last remaining shards of the land. From these you can acquire the 16 fragments and return them to the monument. The areas do scale easiest to hardest from 1 to 16, but you can do them in any order you wish, excluding 16, which must be completed last. Maybe for lore-ish reasons. Though there may not be anything actually preventing me from pressing the button. A growler? Sounds like more of a dog name than a cat name to me, but sure. And then over here we have Ye Monument. Fragment Monument. Conifer? Eyes and ears. That's a good pair of names. And again, nothing around the back. And we worried about mineral blocks? We're not worried about mineral blocks. Increasingly unlikely in this day and age, but it never hurts to check. Give me the chest. Hey, there's a chest down there as well. For the map chests and other lords will draw you to specific spots. From these, taking a good look around can be very valuable. Stand on this chest and get peeking. Yes, I saw the chest down there. Is there anything else? There could be something around there. There's a piece of glowstone. I don't immediately see anything else, though I guess it might be worth going up into that ceiling anyway, just in case. Now, how many floors down was that chest on? 1, 2, 3 down from the top. I don't think the outside floors and the inner floors line up exactly. No, they don't. I can't read the sign, but let's assume it said something. Unbreaking 3 times 2. Not bad, not bad. Give me a little bit of that granite. Granite, granite, granite. Going to the rooftop. Okay, is there anything up here? There is. There is a lot. Full chainmail and a speed potion, water breathing, strength, regen, and a named instant health too. There's a lot of good armor to begin the map with. Good stuff, good stuff. Plink, plank, plonk. I'm just gonna take this chest as well. Where do I want to put storage? Quite like it here, but this room is small. I could just put storage in the teleporter room. Don't really need this right here. I mean, this'll do. This'll do. Good enough. Like that. Got a cat here to keep me company. Maybe make a farm if I really need to. There's grass down there. Shield, bow. Don't use the bed quite yet, because it is not nighttime. I can set my spawn. That's good enough. I have a disc and no jukebox yet. We have potions. I'm just going to take the instant health for now and drop everything else here. Don't need that, and that. Can I just take a little bit of that? Half of these. Half of those. Hopefully we can get a better source of torches at some point soon, because I don't really want to be using glowstone. This looks like... These look like wood. The grove of life. Sounds like wood to me. Indeed it is. There do be wood. There do be apples. There do be a book. There do be more lore. There do be 6 pages more lore. Amongst the foliage, a skeleton is slumped over on a tree stump. As you lean to inspect it, a grey hand clasps you, and bony fingers clasp around your wrist. Then it coughs, gasps breath, and stops looking at you expectantly. After a moment, it seems to get bored, shrugged, and chortled quietly. Blah, blah, blah. Shard. The wizard is whatever that name is. Yes. Thank you very much. Sans. Away goes the book. Wood. You give me log. Give me seeds. Give me more log. Cool. Oh, gimme. I guess I'll drop a light there. Now we're going for the good old giant block clouds to create darkness. Tried and tested strategy. Seeing a whole lot of mobs yet, though. Hello, mobs! Do we have any mobs around here? What biome is this, out of curiosity? Plains. So there should be some mobs. There's a giant flower. There's a chicken. It's a mob. Is natural mob spawning supposed to be on or off? Let me go and reread the... oh, I could just look back on the stream. That would work. Blah, blah, blah. I'm reading signs. I'm breaking logs. Blah, blah, blah. Get on with it. There's the page. It is supposed to be... off! Cool. That explains the lack of mobs, then. There is no natural spawning, and that is intended. Cool. I really don't have to be putting light here, there, and everywhere, then. Just that spawner over there I need to look out for. Really doesn't seem all that way threatening. Especially not if they're unprimed. It's just a bunch of random useful stuff. Maybe this will be quicker than I thought it would. Iron pick. More random junk that I'll take and I can sort out later. Anything in the massive flower? Should really have seen that one coming. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yep. There goes the neighborhood. I will proceed to blame that on the fact that I have not been doing anything for, like, 2 weeks. Apart from that one day that I did something on. But we don't care about that. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Gosh, shoot and darn. Well, hopefully I didn't really need that armor for something. Give me my log. Give me my crafting table that I for some reason put away. Give me things, give me stuff. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. And the tiddly tiny quantity of torches. Alright! Once more with a less stupidity. I did wonder whether that would be a trap, but then I thought, no, it is too early in the map. And that would be too devious. As it turns out, it was just devious enough. It was not too early in the slightest. Gimme food. Gimme coal. And there's a cave down here, apparently. With possibly even more coal. Torch. Yep, it's just a whole lot of coal. And I can mine very, very slowly. Well, my 2 weeks away were good. Went to Switzerland. Very nice. Very mountainous. Quite hot. Though not as hot as it was back here on some days. Surprisingly enough. It does also help when you are all of the way or part of the way up a mountain. It does make things rather colder somewhat. So yes, lots of walking around. Cable cars. Rowing in a little metal boat in a lake halfway up a mountain. That was fun. Just free boats. Recommended donation, but free boats. Never been on a chairlift before. Been on cable cars before, but never a chairlift. But I have now. Now I have been on several chairlifts. Stuck a coal. It's pretty good, chairlift. Probably not for you if you are scared of heights. Or swaying things dangling from a to say rope, but that is entirely wrong. One does not have a metal rope. At that point it becomes a cable. And that is what it was. Then you have the vernacular. Little train that goes up and down. All very nice, all very pleasant. Solder torches. Torches, blocks. Good. It's also turning daytime again. And we have a building. There's some more armor. We also got a new watch. Swatch. It's very good. It tells the time, which is all that I really require out of a watch. It's quite similar to one I got 4 years ago, which had white face with black numbers and black hands. And this one is a black face with white hands and no numbers. But it is somewhat similar. I quite like the lack of colours, the lack of fanciness. No details. Because when I look down at a watch, I want to know what the time is. I don't particularly need to see, I don't know, some painting of whatever. Some Swiss painting was one of the options. I don't need that. I do not care about that. I just want to know what time it is. By also having it be fairly simplistic. A simplistic style, as some may say. Allows it to really pair with anything. Monochrome pairs with anything. As opposed to if you got a watch, for example, and it was totally blue. And then you wanted to wear red. And it wouldn't go. Monochrome goes with blue or red. We passed the interesting stage of the conversation. Am I just on to rambling again at this point? I think the interesting bit of the conversation has passed. Where do I go from here? This seems to be a little bit of a dead end, if I do say so myself. I mean, yoink the empty chests. So not too worried about the fact that I lost a bunch of stuff to the void, partially because I expect to receive a lot of stuff in this map. Provided it is similar to Winterspell. Winterspell gave me many things. And with the same map maker, I am expecting this map to also give me many things. Is there anything about here, especially, that I should be interested in? Should I just go up? There are lots of vines. I can easily just go up a fairly large distance. One thing that I don't like about going to the continent is the crisps, because the crisps are so much nicer than the crisps we have over here in England land. And it just makes me sad that we do not have the same crisps over here. It's the same company. Lay's/Walkers. It's the same flavour of crisp. Chicken. Why does the crisp taste so much nicer over there than it does over here? Why do they get a chicken crisp that actually tastes like chicken? And our roast chicken crisp tastes like... I don't know. And it's not bad. It also doesn't really taste like roast chicken. Also ham flavour crisps. In France you have ham flavour crisps. They do not do that here. It's quite sad. Ice cream is similar-ish, I guess. Okay, good. The path does go a different direction. It goes over there, and I guess I didn't see. Didn't really have that much ice cream in Switzerland, because I just got myself a little tub of cookie dough. Not Ben & Jerry's. They had a Ben & Jerry's, but they also had a much cheaper own brand variety, which frankly tasted... well, maybe not quite as nice, but like 99% as nice. Nice enough where I would not care if that is all that they had here and it was much cheaper. But like France again tends to do loads of different flavours of ice cream. And maybe you can get that here if you go to a dedicated ice cream shop. Like a dessert shop. You can't just buy so many different varieties in the supermarket. But in some places in France, you can. What the heck is this pressure plate going to do? Uh, 30 seconds of regen 3, apparently. Sure. These supposed to be trampolines? Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, bye. Okay, the map has traps. There are traps in the map. I mean, I don't even know how. Like, France has a similar population to England, spread out over a larger area. So, surely they have to produce like more food to have more options. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I just don't understand how, if there's demand for it over there, there isn't somehow demand for it over here. And you drop a bunch of stuff. Is any of this actually any good? Feather falling 1, it's better than nothing, which I currently have. Unbreaking 1, but it's very broken. An unbreaking 1 helmet, which is not bad. This one is not a pressure plate, this one is just cake. I would not recommend eating cake on a trampoline. Not that I've ever tried it. I don't imagine that it would go all that well. Just an educated guess. And, like I predicted, the map is giving me tons of everything. So yes, I really do not have to worry too much about the fact that I lost some stuff, because I'm gonna get loads more stuff. There's a chest here that I didn't even see. String, sure. I should probably head back fairly soon and deposit some of this. Before the void somehow shows up again. Hi there. Smite 3, Fire Aspect 1, Swooping Edge 1, and Breaking 1. I'll dump a regular old stone sword for it. I mean, it's not great. Smite 3, which is good, but it's a only Unbreaking 1 golden sword. With less base damage against everything else than just a regular old stone one. I need blocks. Flowers, maybe. I just saw the suddenly bright colours, the trampoline-looking thing and the archway-looking things, and my brain went carnival. When, yeah, thinking about it, flowers is probably what we were going for here. Rather than inflatable castle. But hey. Is the map not in some way art, and is art not open to interpretation? Or at least that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Swing and a miss. Sword should be quite good here, I would imagine. Yep, yep. Not sure where the falling skeleton noise came from. But it doesn't matter. We have the white fragment. Where did the supposed wizard go who put this fragment here? Who knows? But we have it. And isn't that all that really matters? Think of if there's anything else particularly memorable that happened in Switzerland, apart from the food, the boat, a whole lot of walking. Mostly taking cable cars up and then walking back down again. Tends to be much simpler walking down than walking up. Just in general. What I can do is make a bazillion arrows. Or a couple of stacks, anyway. Arrows good. Spare shield. Torches are fine. The food is not great. I can cook that, and that'll help a lot. Gonna make a couple more things and bits and bobs. My watch I mentioned. Give me a second to turn on the light. The light. It is turned on. The water. It will be drunken. The area. It is number 2. Grove of Shade. Immediately. Yes, this looks more voidy than the previous area. Daunting rock wall, suspended dirt pathway, shadow of a tree that morphs into the slim silhouette of a lady. There's a ghost. Ghost doing ghost things. Not particularly informative about the area itself. So I mentioned the watch, and that I had a similar watch. I still have a similar watch that I got 4 years ago. And said watch had a plastic buckle clasp thing that broke. I do not remember when it broke, but it has been broken for a while. It is broken at like the point where the buckle would rest against. So it doesn't prevent you from putting the watch on, it doesn't prevent the watch from staying on, really. But That means if you bang it against anything, or if you don't take it off very carefully, then the buckle is going to detach and fall off, and then you have to try and get it back on again. Which is not, again, a huge faff. It's a very fiddly thing. And now I no longer have to deal with it, because it has been replaced, and it has been replaced with a metal one. Which is far superior, and I also have a metal one on the new watch as well, so that will not happen again. But I did not look at you! Buddy, I did not even know that you were there! Also, there's a chest on top of that tree. Yep. Basically, 10 extra francs for 2 metal bottles. Don't know why they had plastic ones and not metal ones to begin with. The metal ones are infinitely superior, because plastic! Alright, the bow has gone. Look, buddy. Goodbye. More things lost to the void. Is this map just going to be losing things to the void of the map? I do believe that we have lost some food. And some arrows to the void. Amazing. I'll convert that, and I can also go back and I can cook the pork chops. And I can also look on top of this tree, because I know there's a chest up here now. Somewhere. There it is. And it's really nothing particularly valuable. Some string! Hooray! Some flint! Huzzah! Just what I always needed. Gonna patch that one up. I need more coal. I need more coal. He needs more coal. He does, he does, he needs more coal, he does. Is there anything else interesting? Everything in Lucerne seems to shut on Monday, rather than shutting on the weekend. Or is only open Monday afternoons. We of course chose to go there on Monday. It's fine. Enough things were open. The Swatch shop was open, which was all I really cared about. There was an English garden with a big stone statue of a lion. And when I say big, I mean big. Like carved out the side of a cliff big. Quite impressive. I think I'm out of interesting things to say about that, really. Lots of cranes. Lots of construction happening in Engelberg these days. There were 4 different cranes while I was there. It's pretty something. Hello, spiders! I know I'm ignoring you, spiders. It's fine. I can give you the attention that you so desperately want. As I whack you with my axe. I don't see all that much in the way of loot in here. Just trees, really. Moving on. Sure, I have a lot of Endermen in here. I wonder where they're all coming from. Not there anymore. Apparently there's a creeper spawner somewhere. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo. Doo-be-doo-be-doo-doo-be-doo-doo. Torch. And a torch. And a torch. And a torch. And a torch, 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 torch. Nothing even up in this direction. This is a skinny little pathway. It goes up here. I didn't even realize there was an up here. Apparently there is, and there's a load more Enderman spawners. This is not the ideal place to be fighting some spiders. Away from the Enderman. Well, if I ever want lots and lots of ender pearls, I know where to come. Got back to pickaxe. See that every day. Is there more stuff above me? And there certainly is. Stop that. Okay. That backpick actually worked out fairly well right there. And get me up to that one. Break. Before it spawns another spider though. Anything up there? immediately see anything, but this is a rather well-guarded set of trees. But no. Nothing. Discarding all the chests below. Fair enough. Jump. Okay, good. Yes, that's fine. Yeah. And yeah. Okay. That's a lot of stone. Yoink. The Enderman can stay there. That is fine by me. Not much to say about this area, really. It's a pretty standard squiggly cave. Just with lots of Endermen. Torch, torch, torch. More spiders in trees. Nothing up there. Good old smattering of spawners. Here, there, and everywhere. Unprimed, though. So run and torch appears to be a very viable strategy. Hello, chests! Lots and lots of logs. That's good, because I can turn that into lots and lots of charcoal. And more chests. I guess small logs, mostly. Some iron. Logs, yep. Logs, no. Sharpness 4, looting 1. Not durable, but very good while it lasts. And here we have the orange fragment. Yep. Fairly simple, relatively standard squiggly cave type area, though I was caught off guard by the first set of Endermen before I knew this area was going to have lots and lots of Endermen in it. But still, not bad. It's 1 death per area so far. This little void bridge is also much less threatening than it could have been, because it doesn't actually have any spawners on it. So it ends up just being more of a scenic little stroll beginning of the area. Which is fine, really. And you begin making charcoal. that. You can be the food chest. Food chest. Food chest. Food chest. Food chest. More arrows. And let's take these two down to the monument. White, orange. I never looked on the other side. Over there. Let's go look over there. Just in case. I saw the glowstone. Didn't go and investigate the glowstone. This does indeed appear to be a something. It was nothing. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops again. Place it properly, please. There we go. Don't you hate it when there seems to be a something and it turns out to be a nothing? Alright, Area 3. The Tower of Dawn. Let's go. That's a tower, alright. Using a lot of cool new blocks, which are oxidizing. The Eastern Tower. How long is the book? If you guessed 7 pages, then you win nothing. Emissaries. Battle mages. Of course. Do love a good battle mage. Anything around the back? Looks like no. Here we go then. I do not trust the pressure plates. And that is a lot of armor. Some of which I actually need. And that's a lot of coal. And this whole area is just going to be ladder combat, isn't it? Ladder combat the area. Here we go then. Just drop a sword. That's not a bad sword. It's a pretty good sword. It's a sword with some durability on it. Don't really know what I need the gold for. But it's here, so I'll take it. Next floor! Really? Well, okay. Ooh. Those boots are not bad. Let's just break all the furnaces. I could use furnaces for the base anyway. Lots of chicken. Basically, lots of chicken. Ooh, prop 4. Hello. Right. Throw you away. That's a decent stack of good arrows. Let's just smoosh a bunch of these swords together. And that should be enough furnaces grabbed at this point. Also, an awful lot of lapis helping comprise this tower that I could maybe repurpose for something else if I get an enchanting table at some point. Cool looking shield. Fire prop form breaking 2. Speaking of anvils. Yoink. That's a good sword. And lots of XP. This tower's just full of nice things. This is the Tower of Nice Things. Apart from the mobs. The mobs are less nice. Still not that awful though, considering that they're mobs. Isn't ladder combat just the most thrilling thing in the world? Yeah, they're just dropping very, very good iron longswords. Let me move this whole stack of things closer. Move closer to the chest, so that I may put you all in the chest. Just in case. I need more chest. We need more chest. Well, these mobs are dropping good items. Maybe just keep these spawners around. Just in case. They may be useful later. If I ever need good armor and weapons. And oh boy, aren't there a lot of blazes outside the tower now. Yes. Yes, it does sound like there are. Yes, well, that area was basically just lots and lots of free loot and ladder combat. Ladder combat is not particularly challenging, it's just tedious. Because the chance of you getting hit if you just hang around beneath things on the ladder is very low. And the mobs are not going anywhere. How many blazes did that? Can't tell. Most of them probably didn't end up coming down. Do will. Blocks, blocks, blocks. Unstack all the coal. Gonna need a better storage system at some point. This'll do for now. Clink clank. Clink plonk. And you can go here, because sure. Why not? It's fine, I don't hear anybody complaining. That. And more things and stuff, the things and stuff chest. We also have a spyglass now. It's pretty cool, I suppose. Spyglass is a neat little item. I wish there was more you can do with copper. Copper. Useful for very expensive blocks and spyglasses. It feels like copper should be used for redstone repeaters or comparators or other things. The throat of the world. Fishermen. Fisherwomen. And things with potions, maybe. What is wrong with your window? There's a huge gap. Anything could get in. There's also chirp and 2 salmon. Okay. I like the candles. Different colours. Some nice ambience. I don't have to be lighting up this room, do I? This room never hurt anyone. Okay, so there's a doorway there, and there's a doorway here. And... It's a weird little area. It feels like it should kind of be a water area when it isn't. Not bad though, not bad. Some good loot in that chest. 16 iron. Oh, hi. Just hanging around in that waterfall, are you? Okay. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. There's a lot of guardians down there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This way seems promising. If I can not die to a bajillion guardians or creepers. Okay. Suddenly creeper corridor. Random painting. Very random painting. Very random little collection of things. Oh, hi. Okay, I'd like to just go past all of you, if I may. How do I shoot myself with a water-breathing arrow? The answer is I don't. This map's just weird. This map is just weird, okay. It's fine. Okay, give me a pick. Right. We have air. Stay away from my air. It's mine. You do not need it, and you cannot have it. Whereas I very much do need it. That. Oh, I have 3 stacks of water-breathing arrows now. But I guess, except in exceptional circumstance, they're not really any different from regular arrows, so I may as well just use them as regular arrows. Okay. Water buckets. Not in the slightest. But appreciated, nevertheless. Where did that creeper come from? Where do be the creepers come from? There. That. Let's maybe just move on from here. This cave contains rather too many creepers for my liking. Stomach of the world. Huh. All right then. More ladder combat. That's a lot of glass. Lore too long. Lore too long, cannot read. Sharpness 2 and breaking 2. It's not even that good of an axe. It's alright, I suppose. Please split your lore over multiple lines, though. I like to be able to read. Thank you. Okay, need to break those. More coal. Not a lot up here. Whoops. Hello. Didn't realise there were going to be archers over here. Not that it made that much of a difference. Off you go. What the law? And it's all different lore as well. Ugh, Iron Sword, I can understand that. That is legible. These, on the other hand, are illegible. They're still illegible, even at scale 2. Got 2 Unbreaking, 2 Power 1s. And an Unbreaking 1 Power 1 Mending. I cannot read that. The airship mercenaries perturbed Captain Harras. Not that he'd let his lord know. Such was his honour, or perhaps the efficacy... Efficacy? Efficacy? I think that's efficacy of his celery. It's not the efficacy of my GUI scale. But sure, we'll go with that. Whatever. They are both. Does anything else really matter? You shoot things with them. There. What more do you want to know? I guess I would quite like to know where the objective is. Let's try the waterfall. Always a decent thing to try, I think. Up. Anything up here? Doesn't look suspicious at all. Water elevator. Okay. Where am I going? Is this some kind of a shortcut? This does appear to be some kind of a shortcut. Probably goes right up to the top. And I have no idea. Huh. Is this the other doorway that I didn't take? Yes, it is. Okay. So, yes, shortcut, but I also have this now. Weirdly long little shortcut. Or not little shortcut. As the case does actually seem to be. Well. Where is my objective then? Is it... Does not seem to be around here. And if it does not seem to be down here, and it was not up there... Then where is... Here is... I just missed the fact that the ladder went down. I did. Fair enough. I didn't spot that the ladder went down. That was just kind of a guess based on the fact that, hey, this little structure goes lower than the ground floor. Turns out the ground floor was indeed not the ground floor. Which pretty thoroughly explains that. What is that music that's playing? It's pitch shifted something. What's up there? Lots of golden apples, lots of saplings, and a lore 3. Don't think that I'm ever gonna need to grow food in this map, but if I do, I have the golden hoe. Okay, arrows can go in here. Sure, this can be the weapons chest, why not? This feels like I have more stuff though, really. I just have more stuff for a stuff chest. Torches, torches. PSM, start sorting chests. Or a bolt. Haha, yes! Chest sorting! My favourite kind of footage. I'm all for this, yeah. Hello, Aura. Light blue. Yeah. This does feel like Winter Spell, where I'm just going to be getting a lot of everything. All the time. And I probably don't need to do that much sorting. Blocks. Let's make some much better armor. Dink dink. Alright. We only have 5 more minutes, but let's at least take a little peek at the next area. The Forgotten Tunnels. They are very orange. Anything behind the teleporter? It looks like there could have been, but no. No lore right off the bat this time. What big tunnel system are we talking about here? This looks like it could be fairly big. And fairly empty. Or high. Okay. Not empty. The spiders are just invisible. And coming down from above. And a 1 and a 2. Lots of directions, lots of options. Lots of paths to choose from. And again, I'm just going right, it seems like. Nothing up there. Nothing wrong with some preparedness. Taking things slow. Maybe even gathering up the loot on your way out, rather than picking it up as you go along, like I tend to do. I say this because BRAN has picked up Map Rec 1 again. After a 15-month delay. BRAN is good. Puts a lot more time into editing his videos than I typically do. since I typically just stream, and I don't have to bother with the editing. But he does proper good editing, so you should go and watch it, because it is proper and good. Even if he did misspell success with only one C. But apart from that. Well, this just kind of looped around pointlessly. Where am I? I'm right back at the beginning. Good. You know, I really didn't think that he would pick MapRec 1 back up again. It having been 15 months and all. But he did. I guess that there is this thing called life that gets in the way sometimes. Netherite shovel. Well, okay then. You know, I do like playing maps like this, though, because you can tell that Winterspell is better. You can tell that there is progression, and that you have learned things. Whereas if you play, I don't know, random example, because Pear released a map recently, so I shall pick Pear. If you played that recent Pear map, and Pear's last map, I'm sure they're both brilliant. You cannot see any improvement happening here, because they're both fantastic at this point. But like with this is interesting. Because you can tell that you have gotten better. And I like seeing that kind of thing. Because yeah, this is, this is where are the mobs? Ah, here they are. Here they were. And now we're back to, lighting up. Rather threatless, sparsely decorated tunnels. And yes, also the other thing that I will say is that this is a first map. And first maps are bad. As evidence, I would like to present Helicio, who, in retrospect, hates his first map. Even though many people consider it to still be pretty good. Corrupted Path. And then Ragecraft 2 and Ragecraft 3 are maybe some of the very, very best maps out there. And hey, even if you make a map and it's complete rubbish, that's still better than somebody who has never finished a map at all. I should probably head back fairly soon. I'm already going over time. But I am becoming absorbed in the conversation. This looks like a place of interest anyway. This looks like a decent stopping point, maybe. This looks area transition-ish. And that's just a whole load of duplicate bits of loot. Hello, Ender Chest. Here's the lore book. More lore that I'm not bothering to read for this map for some reason. Yeah, but I was thinking about mentioning books, but books are kind of different because while writing you tend to have lots of drafts. With making maps, okay, maybe you have a beta, but you do not have loads and loads of drafts and loads of revisions like I hear you do if you're writing a book. I've never written a book, so I wouldn't know. But I hear things about drafts and revisions and proofreads and that kind of thing. And that, aside from, as I say, maybe a beta, doesn't really happen with maps. Anyway, this seems like a decent little area transition-y point to end. Before I head into what looks like a slightly more structure-y, cobblestone-y section. Thank you very much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed. Stay safe, and until next time, I shall see you soon. Stop running and just hit the off button. Like this.